Procrastination Candid starts now, only on the CTC2. More to see. Brought to you by the makers of the Panasonic cameras.
Audio? Sound. Sorry, audio. Sound. I'm slow.
We don't really have this.
Oh, yes, we don't have a sound guy. So, JR? Cool. Thank you. And action. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
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 So we're just going to talk a little bit about procrastination in general and maybe how you deal with it and how you work with it.
Mhm.
So let's just start off with how has procrastination affected you? Like, how does that work with you? If you can restate that.
Procrastination doesn't really affect me, not anymore at least. I used to procrastinate a lot, and I would literally put everything for the last minute, right before class, homework probably done in between classes. But ever since I moved to the States, ever since I started college, I have a fear of procrastinating. So if I do procrastinate, I'm afraid that everything's going to fail and I'm not going to do anything. So now I do the complete opposite. I finish all of my assignments a couple of days before. Otherwise, I think I'm procrastinating. So 5 days before is like my limit.
So do you find that by doing that, are there any consequences with that?
Only good ones, so far at least. I get all my assignments done and I have more time and I'm more organized when it comes to that, but no side effects so far.
So could you define procrastination for me? Restate?
Well, procrastination in my term is literally putting something off for the last minute. So saying, I'll do it, you know.
Do you have any stories or anything that's happened to you in your past that you remember vividly, which may be one of the reasons why you maybe changed your outlook on procrastination?
I don't think I have a story, something that stuck with me. It's just more that when I started college, I noticed that organization is a big part of everything. And in order to be organized, you need to have all the elements for it. So procrastinating is definitely not an option because I don't have it in my plan then.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
Could I add a question to that?
of course.
So if Karla's sort of like the answer to the procrastinator of how to do it right, maybe she could give some tips, some advice
How to do it, yeah.
on a
What are some ideas?
procrastinator, because I think probably most procrastinators feel that it's not part of their being to not be a procrastinator.
All right. So, I guess, let's just start for me, go to that. Was there a moment where there was a switch where you really, was it just switching to college, or was there a moment where you were like, I need to stop doing this? Like, this is just like turn key moment.
Yeah, it was definitely, there wasn't like an actual, I don't know, something very serious happened, so I had to switch. It wasn't so much that as in I started a life of my own, like I started living alone. I'm originally from Croatia, so moving here alone, I knew that I have to have everything done and kind of justify my leaving my country and everything. So I had to show good results here. So organization, that's where it all kicked in. Yeah.
So, to other procrastinators out there, what are some tips, maybe some ideas that you do to keep yourself from procrastinating and getting things done early?
I think the main part of it would be, because it all depends how you see it. There's people that see it, there's people that actually can't afford to procrastinate, of course, that are just so good at what they do that they can literally do it last minute and do it perfectly fine. I'm unfortunately not one of those people. So I see it as, I set my own separate limits from the actual deadlines. So I have my deadline and then I have the actual deadline. And the deadline in my head is the one that I have to achieve. So it's basically just viewing it in a different matter sort of thing. Viewing it from a different perspective. Yeah. You're welcome. Are we good? Am I off the hot seats?
You should stop.
CTC Wednesday, the series premiere of Fatal Fury. Jason wants to roll with the big boys.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah. But when faced with a task to prove himself, just how far is he willing to go? And at what cost?
Told me Vincent started some shit with my boy, and all he was doing was collecting money from some addict who turned out to be Vincent's student. If any of my boys see him alive, you and him are both dead.
Watch Fatal Fury this Wednesday, only on the CTC. Watch it.